Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, wherever you are watching this program from. I welcome you and I appreciate you for being part of this program today. Please like and share this program on all platforms. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to the world. Everyone that need to hear the voice of the Biafrans, you have the right to share. It is our civic responsibility to make sure that we get our story out there. We must not allow the enemies to continue to tell our stories. That's why we come in this platform, which is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, where we speak the truth and say things the way they are. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, like and share to all platforms so that we can keep on updating the world about the true situation in Biafra land. Once again, I have to ask you, first of all, as a Biafran, have you casted your vote on self-referendum? Have you casted a vote? If you have not yet cast your vote, please go and cast your vote on the self-referendum. Vote yes for Biafra. Vote yes for your freedom. Vote yes for your success. Vote yes for your defense and your protection. Vote yes. If you have voted, ask your neighbor, your fellow Biafrans, if they have voted. So many have not yet gotten the information. It is your duty to make sure that every Biafran is carried along. So keep on asking your neighbors whenever you say a greeting. Ask them if they have voted. If they have not, guide them on how to vote. The links and the guidance on how to vote is out there. Just follow up. If you can be able to get to the platform for our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, the X platform, go there. You are going to see the link for you to be able to cast your vote. It is simple and easy to do. You can equally help people to input their informations with their own consent. Help them to vote. That is how it is done. And I appreciate every Biafran who has voted. And those who have not yet voted yet, you must have to vote, because it is your civic responsibility to make sure that you cast your vote for your freedom. Fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you are watching from, once again, I bring you more update on things that are happening in Biafra land. A lot has happened. And you know that our Supreme Leader, Nnamdi Kanu, just went to court yesterday, being 26th of February. The Supreme Leader of IPOB was in the court in person. Every one of us saw him in court. He appeared, unlike initially when we had people who were unserious on that very legal team, and Nnamdi Kanu never appeared in court. They were only telling stories and even trying to try Nnamdi Kanu in the secret. Today, we thank Chukwu Okike, it's a different ballgame. We saw Nnamdi Kanu in the court, and we saw him greeting Biafrans and interacting with Biafrans, and some other things that happened in the courtroom, which you saw in a very short video that came out that we saw. It's kind of some people are not pleased with what happened or whatever transpired. Whatever thing you have seen on those videos, you have to calm down. Chukwu Okike is doing something, and everything belongs to him. Whatever happens to Nnamdi Kanu today, Chukwu Okike is aware, and he is in charge. In this era of the new dimension, everything is in order. And today, it is much clearer than ever that the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, under our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, is in charge of the legal team of Nnamdi Kanu in terms of the expenses and whatever is going to be done there. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile is very much in charge. And today, it has now become clearer than ever that Nnamdi Kanu, the Supreme Leader of IPOB, have finally taken a decision to change his lawyers. And today, Aloy Ejimako is in charge, and he is the one we saw in court who was speaking on behalf of the legal team. And that is how things stand today. It is no longer the issue of seeing the Karawat lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Ozakome. They are no longer there. And the question was asked to Aloy Ejimako, why Nnamdi Kanu changed his legal team? So many people are asking that question. So many are asking that question. But the truth remains that the Supreme Leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has the right to change his legal team at any point in time. After all, Ifeanyi Ejiofor himself was not the first lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu. He wasn't. He's not the first lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu. Every client had the right to change his lawyer at any given time. So it is not something strange or something different. And now that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have seen that the previous people who were there are not capable and they are not there for his good, he has the right to make the choice, which he had just made. And he is working together with the Prime Minister of Biafra, following the orders that are being given. And today, the Biafra Minister is in charge. And they are the one today in charge of every legal expenses of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And that is how it stands. As we look on to the next case, because the case have been adjourned and we are expecting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to be in court by next month. And when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu appear in court, we believe that things are going to be different. It is no longer going to be business as usual. And as you can see, the adjournment is not like before. When we have 3 months, we have 4 months. Now, it is just a very short notice, and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be in court by next month. And while we are looking forward to that, the Biafra Republic has continued to make gain. The Liberation Army has continued their job in defending and protecting Biafra land. That cannot be stopped, and no distraction can go on that. The Liberation Army continues while we wait for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu appearance on the 19th and 20th of next month, March. While we wait for that, the Liberation Army will continue the operation. This is the word of our Prime Minister, and he is doing exactly as he said. He is doing exactly as he said. The Liberation Army are doing their job, doing it seriously. Every angle, both the Navy, the Liberation Army, the Air Force, everyone is active and working. And recently, we got an update which our Prime Minister put online, and he said, breaking: Biafra neutralized 5 Cameroonian terrorist army in Kombo Abadimo capital. Block Cameroon armored vehicle. This is what our naval teams are doing, and they are doing marvelous well. 5 terrorist soldiers and 1 Biafran naval fighters has been taken out following an exchange of gunfire in the capital of Kombo Abadino subdivision near the Bakassi Peninsula in Indian Division. This is update that is coming to show you that everything is still ongoing. We cannot relent. We cannot step back. They can't confuse us because of the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because we know that the fate of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu lies in our hand. If we stop doing what we are doing, they themselves are going to relax. The freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in our hand, and we will do everything humanly possible to make sure that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is freed. That is the promise of our Prime Minister, and he is keeping to that promise. He is keeping to that promise, and there is no going back. As the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu case was going on, we have also seen and some other things that the politicians are doing. The politicians in Biafra land who are today coming out with their scam and all manner of wickedness, and they are trying to capitalize on what is happening in Abia State today to try to deceive their own people. The man in Abia State, the governor of Abia State, should be very, very careful and be serious with whatever he thinks he's doing, and do not try to invite all those criminals and invaders and haters of their people to use them to distract the Biafran people, because Biafrans will never be distracted from pursuing our freedom. That is where we are heading. Anyone that will be used as an instrument against the Biafrans will be decimated and dealt with. And as we are going on, while Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's case is being looked upon and waited for, the Liberation Army, we are doing their needful. We are doing needful, giving water to the terrorists in Uli. The evidence are there. If you want to see the evidence on video, go to the X platform of our Prime Minister Mazi. You are going to see the evidence to every single thing I'm saying here. You're going to see videos about the operation of the Liberation Army in Uli, how the terrorists in uniform were decimated, and the Liberation Army successfully made a great mark, and they will continue to do so until Biafra is liberated completely. There is no going back. There is no going back. The dream to make Biafra one of the best cities in the world has continued, and our Prime Minister is not relenting. The great plan he has drawn and the great future he has for the Biafra is what everybody is looking forward to see it come true, and there is no going back. While we await the things that are happening, we can see that the Zoological Republic continue to play their lies and trick, thinking that they are going to push Biafrans into confusion and disarray, but they will never succeed. As we saw on Vanguard, that the vice president, who we know is the chief terrorist in Nigeria, who has boasted of destroying the Biafrans, more especially the Igbo Biafrans, he has boasted, caught on audio tape, where he was speaking against all of a sudden today he has become the vice president, and he is trying to confuse himself and not the Biafrans, trying to say in Vanguard that Nigeria will work if Southeast work. Shetima said, that is madness. It does not matter what they say. We are no longer part of Nigeria. The earlier these people understand this, the better. Your blackmail and your propaganda cannot save you. It is only now that they are realizing that if the Southeast work, then the Zoological Republic will work. If it doesn't work, the Zoological Republic will not work. But they should know it and know it that we are no longer part of the zoo. And whether the zoo works or not works, Biafra should not be brought into the picture. It should not be brought into the picture. They should stop confusing themselves and those that they are deceiving. But thank you, that Biafrans are focused, very, very focused on their freedom, and nothing will distract Biafrans from where we are heading, because the person that is in charge and piloting the affairs of the Biafran today, the Prime Minister of Biafra, made a promise which he will keep. He told them that he's going to be their end, and he is actually being their end. He told them that the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu will be the end of the Zoological Republic, and today we are seeing it coming as fast as possible. And as we speak, we are also expecting the interview of our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. Some international media have approached him for interview, and very soon we are going to see the interview online, and I'm going to bring it for you to see and watch. This is what is happening in Biafra. Remember when the Prime Minister, when the Supreme Leader of IPOB said, Nnamdi Kanu, he said, a time will come when the international media by themselves will be applying for us to speak to them. A time will come when they are going to be chasing the Biafrans around to grant interview. That time is fast approaching. It's fast approaching. They are sending numerous invitations to the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile, Simon Ekpa, to grant interview. And many he has declined. And very soon, he has accepted one, which we saw in his Twitter handle. He has accepted one, and he is going for the interview today, being 27th. And I hope, 27th of February, I hope by the special grace of Chukwu Kabiama, whenever that interview is being done, he is going to bring it to the public, and we are going to see the interview and know what it's all about. Fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama to remember that it is Biafran first. Remember, the Prime Minister of Biafra, the Republic of Exile, have told us that it is now eye on the rising sun, not eye on the ball. Eye on the rising sun, and every one of us should put our eyes on the rising sun. As you are putting your eyes on the rising sun, we must support the Biafra Liberation Army financially. Every one of us must start making our financial contribution to support and make sure that the Liberation Army continues to defend and protect Biafra land. The primary objective of the Liberation Army is to defend and protect the life and property of the Biafrans. It is Biafrans first. Anything that does not cover our interests, we are not part of it. The direction on how to make payment and contributions are out there. The videos are out there to direct you on what to do and how to do it. It is not difficult. Your widow's mite can go a long way. Try as much as possible to partake in this blessing. This is where you can sow your seed and you will reap immediately. Put your money where your mouth is. Fellow Biafrans, I appreciate everyone that have listened to this program. Please like and share. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe and click the notification bell so that you have notification whenever information comes. I will always come here to update you on situation on the ground in the contraption called Nigeria and in Biafra land, to be precise. Thank you so much for listening. May Chukwu Kabiama continue to guide and protect every Biafrans, guide and protect our Prime Minister, guide and protect our Supreme Leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you so much for listening. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne.